So today is the 12th of the 12th of the 12th. For some people, they will see much significance in this. For other people, they will just see it as another day. So we are going to be in the middle. We will say, yes, there is much significance, but yes, again, it is just another day. So what does this mean, 12, 12, 12? There is a feeling that this day represents an ending to something for the human beings. Then we might say, well, what is it that is ending? Please give us a clue. Please tell us so that we know what to look for. Please give us this information so we do not have to think about it and we can just let it happen. Please tell us, because then we can let this go and we do not have to worry. We will. If you tell us what it is, we will let it go. But my friends, my children, my loved ones, this is not so simple. Because for human beings, one thing is not the same for the next person. So one person can perceive something in one way, and the next person who is their neighbor, they will see that thing and perceive it in a completely different way. So we cannot say, oh, today, human beings, loved ones, today we are giving up this. Because for some people they will not believe it, they will not want it, and for some people they will be happy, and for some people they will not even understand what we are talking about. And actually, it is not just that we cannot say it because of this perception issue. It is because what humanity will give up today, if anything, is very individual. Then you might say, well, if it is individual and everybody is giving up something different, then what are we giving up as a whole that will help us move on to our next section of life, our next part of humanity? And what we say to that is that whilst what people will be giving up today, if they give up anything, will be individual, will be personal, the fact that something has been left behind today, whatever that might be, shows that humanity can move forward. And really that is the most important thing. Then you might say, well, but we are always moving forward. Look at our history. Yes, that is true. Many times you have moved forward. Many times we have taken the step forward and we have left something behind. A very easy picture is the horse and cart, leaving that behind and moving into the combustion engine. That is very easy. That is a very good example. But what we are talking about today is not something that is physical. We are talking about something that is not tangible. You cannot hold on to it and say, I am now going to leave this behind. Or I'm going to move forward and now we will have hovercrafts. And we will leave the car behind. It is not like that. It is something intangible. It is something that you may not even really know that you ever had. Then you might say, well, how can I leave it behind if I never knew what I did not have? And we would say that is a very intelligent question. But our answer to that would be that the human race have left many things behind that they did not know that they had. They have left behind peace. Did not know they had peace, but they left it behind. They have left behind humanity, human rights, you might say, because they did not know that they had them. They left them behind, and they moved on to something that was nothing like it, something terrible, something treacherous. And at these times, when these things were left behind, some people saw that they had been left behind. But the really sad thing is, the really cruel thing, the really terrible thing is that those people, they did nothing. They let it go behind and they did nothing. So today we want to say to you, you will leave something behind today. the whole of the humanity will leave something behind today. What we want to say is make sure that what you leave behind is something that you no longer require, something that humanity can do without. If you discover, however, that is something that humanity really needs, do not be one of the people that see it and do nothing. Do not be one of them. Be one of the people who see it and stand up and say, no, we cannot leave that behind. We must take that with us. That is important to us. It is important to our growth. It is important to our mental capacity, to our spiritual capacity, to our emotional capacity, and it is important to our physical capacity. That is what we would say to you. Stand up. Do not let things be taken from you. Do not stand by. If you see it, do not let it happen. Today is a day of leaving things behind, but it is also a day of recognition. It is a day to stand up. It is a day to say enough. It is a day to say we wish to take control back. We wish to be who we are. Not who we're told we are, but who we are. All of us wish to be who we are.